Hey everyone, it's Jayson, and if you are booked on or considering the Celebrity Equinox, I'm going to give you 5 things that you shouldn't miss and 2 things that I personally would avoid. Also, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you 1 bonus tip, and it's something that I don't understand why more people don't take advantage of. So my number 1 can't miss thing to do on the Celebrity Equinox is the entertainment. And I have to tell you, I'm taken back by that because I am not a huge entertainment, production show, deck parties, other kind of things. That's just not me, but this was really a fun thing to do. So I will start with the production shows. They were excellent quality. And what I like about anything in the theater and the production shows is they have 2 time slots. It's 7 and 9 p.m. So depending on when you want to eat, you just pick that time frame. And it's like that every single night. It makes it really easy to plan out your cruise and just how you're going to eat and when you're going to eat. It's a really cool thing. I like that Celebrity does this. Now, the deck parties, what you're going to find is cruise director Lewis. That's who we had. First of all, he is got a great sense of humor. He's very approachable. So make sure to tell him, hey, they're doing a great job, and he'll really appreciate that. He really does. And he interacts with the guests. He wants everyone to have a great time. And when you think of Celebrity, you don't think of, everyone having a deck party and just having a really good time. And I can tell you that it's exactly the opposite. There's always something to do from the entertainment level. So whether it is the theater shows, the deck parties, you might have someone singing and playing the guitar in the grand foyer. There's just a lot of things there to do. And then in the Sky Lounge, they do silent disco. Even if you just put some earphones on and watch people, it is pretty funny. And I like to get out there and dance, and I'll be on one station and my wife will be on another. Usually they have 3 stations, and everyone's singing to their favorite songs on different stations. So it's really a sight to see. It's hard to describe, but I would definitely not miss the entertainment if you're going on the Celebrity Equinox. So my second can't miss thing to do would be the lawn club. Now, I personally think that this is very underutilized. And what I like about this is the area is just wide open. It's a lot of space. You have this natural grass out on the ocean. And there's a couple of things. They have a big screen up there. They're playing movies during the day and in the evenings. It's so fun to sit out on the lawn, watch a movie. Also, if you like to stargaze, you can lay there on the lawn, look up. You don't have a lot of light pollution in that area because they keep the lights pretty dimmed, and you can see beautiful stars. I think it's a really cool place. Also, if you need to decompress some and get away from people, that is an area that I'd highly recommend because there's just not a lot of people that walk through there in the evenings. So that is a place I would definitely recommend checking out. So my number 1 thing that I would avoid, and this is if you're looking for a more chilled and relaxed environment, and that is I would go to the solarium over the main pool area. And there's a couple reasons why. The biggest reason is it felt less crowded. It just felt like a more chilled, relaxed environment. There was spa music playing. There wasn't as many people in the hot tubs if you're into the hot tubs. So that made it really nice. We loved that it was temperature controlled, and it just made for a more relaxing environment. So that would be my suggestion. Try the solarium over the main pool area. So the third thing that I wouldn't miss out on, and this is shocking that I'm recommending this, is the buffet. I'm not a big buffet person, but this buffet was excellent. The food was really good. There was a lot of made-to-order things, a lot of different selections on different days, so it wasn't just the same thing every day. That gets so boring on some of these ships. That was something I really noticed about the Equinox, had good variety. Also, if you have some dietary restrictions, I think you're going to really like the buffet because they had vegan, they had vegetarian options. If you want a gluten-free pizza, they make it. So that's a really nice thing there. They also have sugar-free and no sugar added desserts. So there's a lot of things that you're going to probably like if you do have those dietary restrictions. The other thing that I would recommend is going all the way to the back and to the aft area. And there's this open area. It's outside. It's gorgeous. Every time we went back there, there was hardly anybody back there. And you got these beautiful wake views. It was just gorgeous. And I have to tell you, the bar in the buffet area, the inside area, probably one of the best bars that I found in the whole entire ship. If you like a good pina colada, they made an excellent pina colada, and they hustle there. They're fast. They're having to serve thousands of people. So highly recommend the buffet on the Celebrity Equinox. So the fourth thing that I wouldn't miss out on is Celebrity Central. Now I'm going to tell you this, if you blink, you're going to miss this. So as you're going forward on the starboard side of the ship, right-hand side of the ship, as you're walking towards the theater on deck 4, it's going to be there, and there's a little corridor. As you go around the corner, around that corridor, you find a small little theater. And there's always someone playing the guitar in there, and there's live music in there, and the acoustics sound really good in there. Also, if you don't want to go to the lawn club to watch the movie because it's outside, you can go in there and they have movies during the day. So that's a really cool place. I highly suggest Celebrity Central. So the second thing that I would avoid, and I am not knocking Celebrity at all, but is if you have kids and they want non-stop activities, they want to be involved in things, I'm not quite sure that this would be the cruise ship for you if you're in the pre-planning stage. I did notice that walking around, I saw some of the kids playing Xboxes, and there is a basketball court. But that is about the extent of the activities for kids. And I heard a couple of the teenagers say it was the most bored they've been on a cruise ship. I had saw them multiple times while filming, and they just looked bored. They were just trying to find something to do. So that might be something that you can want to reconsider if you're looking at booking this cruise and you have kids and teenagers. So before I get to number 5, I would ask that you please like the video, as it does help the channel grow. Also, consider subscribing, as I do daily cruise news shorts and tips and tricks. I also do longer videos at 8 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. Thanks so much. So the fifth thing that I wouldn't miss is if you're looking for a great spot for sail away. Also, these areas are pretty quiet during the day. So there's going to be 3 different areas. One is going to be, if you go through the gym, there's going to be a place, it's called the Spa Veranda. You're going to see it. There's a little automatic door. You walk through it, and there's no one ever out there. It's quiet. You can get great pictures. Great place for sail away. The second place is another place outside. It is on deck 15, and it is up by the basketball courts. Another area that is really quiet. There's not a lot of people up there at sail away, or just during the day. It's really quiet up there. And then if you're looking for a more air-conditioned area, also with a bar, I would check out the Sky Observation Area. It's a cool place. That's where they do silent disco, and that is on deck 14 forward also. So those are 3 areas that I would check out if you're looking for someplace quiet or you're looking for a great place for sail away. So my bonus tip, and not nearly enough people take advantage of this, and is if you're booked in an Aqua Spa cabin, make sure to have breakfast in the Blue. What an awesome experience that is. You talk about service overload, and because there's only like 35 people in there, and everything is made to order, it's really chilled, it's really relaxed. It's something that you have to do. And I love the buffet. I've mentioned I love the buffet, but it's loud in there. It's a little more hustle and bustle, where the Blue is just chilled. So make sure to take advantage of that if you're in an Aqua Spa cabin. So I appreciate you guys watching. What did you think of the list if you've been on the Equinox? Is there something that I missed out on? Would love to hear from you in the comments. So thanks so much again for watching, and until I talk to you next time, happy cruising.